Hey guys. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ever have like a hard boogie that won't get out? Anyway, as gross as that sounds. Let me start off by saying, hey guys, welcome to another stream of Final Fantasy 14 Online of Adventures of Sirius. And last episode, I think we finally, yeah, we did. We actually finally moved to Reverend's Toll, and I know it's like a two-word place. Oh, these are my people. This is my crew, more or less. These people, they're like my squadron, and it's weird that this game has like a squadron set, and it's weird that they're not done with training. Because I completely did that last night. You guys stop what you're doing quick. And I should be. You guys got that one. Anyway. Once again, I did the wrong thing. Everything else I do afterwards. So what am I doing now? This Mordana. I should. So every time I see it, I think about Morticia. Because, well, no, sorry. When I hear myself say Mordana, I think about Morticia. And I should really remember the more part of it, or more. Mordana, the H is silent. I think. I can't really follow along with the main storyline because they're like, yeah, you have to do this other storyline. I kind of want to wait on that part. That's from Final Fantasy VI, right? Anyway, there it is. I think. The fuck? Okay, there we are. I'm really kind of confused at this point. Alright, that's what I want to do. I want to speak to Mephilia. Why can I not simply speak to Mephilia? Oh. Oh! You know what? You know what? I'm dumb. I honestly thought over there was the actual location of the Rising Stone. I'm like, this dude's just standing in front of the door. I have to do 1,010 things. Is that what the game wants me to do? But no. I'm over here. Okay. Actually, no. Tata, sorry. Welcome to our new home, the Rising Stone. Isn't it lovely? And why are you standing around here talking to me? Everyone's waiting for you inside. So after I am done saying hi to everybody inside, I am actually going to do one of the missions for being a Keyblade, because I haven't done that for a while. Well, it's not Keyblade. A gun breaker. Let me talk to people who are actually important to me. Yo, my dude, how you feeling? As ravishing as ever. Perhaps for old time's sake, she would. I'm sorry, what now? God, Sirius, don't stick up on me like that. I'm in front of you. We bards are an easily started lot. I didn't know you were a bard, and that makes sense. Kind of. That looks like a sword on your side. About to sneeze. I feel it. I feel it. Come on. A little further. I'm a bat. I am that old. Holy crap. I'm Yeda. Let me tell you hi to Yeda. Maybe not Papa. I don't give two shits, but I'm not sad at you here. So here we are, completely independent and unquestionably neutral, for at least more so than before. Trust me told, I cannot say it feels that different. Of course, Yeda begs to differ. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No. Moi Toi sauce. No, victory. Yeah, victory. I think you're fine. And you? The horror. You know what? I might be getting sick. That might be exactly what's going on. Anyway. Why? As you can see, our Sir Leon allies have furnished us with a wealth of new tombs. Tiswood, be prudent for you to brighten your knowledge as well. If I could, I would, but I can't, so I won't. Is it not wonderful, Sirius? Nary a single preposterous merchant has not a single merchant has bothered us since we've been here. I know fully well they will come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. Yep. If you be ever, there we go. I was sure her whole body would turn, and now it became cutscene. Was not prepared. Well, it is certainly spacious. Your time. We'll fill in the walls. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eurasia's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eurasian alliance. On the contrary, the boss and I have endeavored to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the scions of the seventh dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eurasia. Sounds about right. Sounds about good. Or Eurasia. A moment of your time, Sirius. I will speak of edible. Alright, so let me show you. If you were here yesterday, let me try to explain who Edible is. Edible might be one of the actual bad guys behind the last bad guy who was behind the last bad guy. So the guy behind the curtain who controlled the guy behind, it's not the guy behind the curtain, it's kind of the guy who, like the supervisor or the boss of the guy behind the curtain. So, and I have a feeling there's at least one or two more people behind that guy. A moment of your time, yada yada yada. Edible, because I can't pronounce his real name. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Bald have been met with silence. That's not good. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No. I would not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. The wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed, unless it was edible. But of those who lack the gift of the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once, for aught has been following the students of Bald. They may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Assumingly, we must needs seek another source of information on edible. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What can be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? Or Archer? Or Puss? No, Puss. Puss? 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 Yeah, Puce. So I was going through my head through all the other letters of the alphabet. That would be okay. This other word, this word that is not this word, the P-U-S-E word, sounds like this. So then I just take out the letter that I replace and try to replace with the letter that they have. It's a weird way of trying to learn how to read new words. Because I read that as Bruce, and it's not Bruce because there's no R, so it was like Puss. But the English language has certain rules where, like, you know, if there's another letter in the word, it might be silent, but it changes the other letter of the other of the word. And I'm like, oh, okay. And the word that would be like that would be anyway. Sorry, I just realized going through a huge change that people are dying, and which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out Laha, I dared to hope that we found a way to rid ourselves of the Ashian menace. But I was wrong. He endured and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Edible spoke true. Yet that must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machination. I dare not consider the alternative. What would be the alternative? Oh, us dying. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. There are forces at work we do not understand, Sirius. I discern them. I discern them all around. And disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidences. Coincidences. Coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. My true hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessings. Should anything arise, you'll be informed. Really? Where are you? Who's that? Cree. You know, I'm going, no, that sounds like the aliens. I will, but Cree, oh. Your intercession was not foretold. It is dark in here. You object? Edible, who are you talking to? Oh, Nabri. Yeah, your name's Nabri. We question our plans, our emotion, your intentions are clear. They survived the seventh order and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Well, serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. A realm awakened. Okay. Maybe the reason I've been getting peanuts is because I am past the realm reborn, and we are doing things beyond that, even if it is post. How do you say it? Post content, I guess. But we are still at a point where we are going to the next one, which I've been meaning to look into that. Give me a hot millisecond. Wow. Heaven's Sword is the next one. Is the official next one. Okay, okay. I just wanted to see what that was. Just wanted to see what that was. Because I was wondering it yesterday, and I got kind of distracted with all the other things I was doing. I did both to get the answer, but now I know the answer. But there's something else I want to do because I'm beginning to think that my voice happens to be a little bit too loud. Wait, my little, little lights. I don't know what to tell you guys. Ophelia has a new assignment for you. Yep, and I'm probably going to end up getting this one. Why? Because one of them, they're called hero earrings. Duh. And yeah, no, I don't believe that. Sorry. Mix. Um, hero earrings. I'm not gonna have mine look like these at the very least. But yeah, I think I'm more or less at the beginning of Heaven's Sword. Is that what I just said? Heaven's Sworn? Heaven's Ward? Heaven's Ward? Maybe? Anyway. Truly there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received the request for assistance from the mining company? All the way back in Udall? It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of convert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that patterns became apparent. Significant qualities of crystals and other crystals were missing. Other crystals? I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the theft believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have yet been unable to identify a likely subject, and the concern's proprietor have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of mere monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thieves act not out of self-interest but in service to a primo, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray the part for Horizon at the earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. You know what? I cannot go by my timer because I actually started a little bit late, maybe about 10 minutes. So I'm about 20. I'm only about 20 minutes in. That's insane. Not even like I don't know who you are, madam. Oh, White's gone. So they're already out on mission. I know I'm doing this. Boom, boom. Oh, I can't have her in here with me? Oh. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I know we're in the middle of a mission for the Scions, and I've done a lot for the Scions, don't get me wrong. But I want to see what my bounty hunter colleague is up to. So yeah, we're gonna take a look into that. Yeah, girl, how you doing? Nice to have you with me. That's a lovely dress. But apparently only from the back. And not because of a robe. It just looks like a nice elegant dress from the back and in front, like, I want to say these guys just... Yep, always away. It's good to know that people are kind of here to greet you. This is actually a pretty cool jacket. Hold on. What is that? Tackle spas? I need to write that down somewhere. Hold on. I swear, like most of the time when I'm just walking around, I always just seem to be looking like, I like what you're wearing, I want to wear it. And sometimes when I find it, it's not, oh, I can't wear it because it looks ridiculous on, you know. Hey, I'm trying to remember my character's race. I mean, he's the planet of Helians, but the way that you say his race is always like, you know, difficult for me. What? Yep, that's it. Okay. H-R-O-T-H. H-R-O-T-H. Hold on. H-R-O-T-H. G-A-R. And if I'm guessing the H might be silent, so Rothgar. Rothgar. Hearthgar. 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 I should be able to remember that. That shouldn't break my vocabulary. My. It shouldn't. You know what? That's cool. What kind of glasses you got? What kind of glasses you got? Okay, not glasses I can wear. Really? I can't wear those glasses? Cause they look cool as hell. In the game, like, yeah, you can't wear those. I'm like, why? I'm waiting for a legitimate reason. Anyway, I'm here for a reason. And how quickly I get distracted by that reason. Hey, Sophie! How you doing? I want to go and see the famous gold saucer, but Rad says we're on too tight a budget to fritter our money away like that. I'll try asking him again once we find some more lucrative work. Isabel Esper around here is doing a real good job. Taking on the news and what's happening over there. Mind my business. Minding my business. Rad has found a citizen of Udall in need of a bodyguard. The walls that surround the city remind me of my homeland. We built it as a fortress to keep out intruders. Not that it made much difference in the end. No, never did. Oh, not this again. Perhaps we could lighten the mood by sharing our recent bit of good news. Ah, yes, it looks like we found our next client. Nothing's been decided, but a lady named Orel is waiting for us near the gate of Fall. We'll meet you there. Thanks, because sometimes, as much as I love my people here, it's kind of an overload. Plus side over here, why? I got questions for you later, Ayo. Oh, do I have to be outside for that? Corkscrew. Alright, I actually know. I actually thought corkscrew was something completely different. Tuxedo. This is the main steps out. And the recommendation thing that say that it was, yep, it's not out here. Not out here. Okay, so that's our latest episode all. Ready to ride up? I get to use my other mount. Alright, so I got another mount, and I don't like flying. So my character doesn't like flying. However, so I got Chocobo. I got the mech from like the adventure that we had over at the Empire Castrum. I have the Death Hand Claw, which I absolutely do not care for because it looks weird and I'm not a fan of it. It looks too spidery, but it's kind of cute. It is kind of cute-ish, but you know, to tell you the truth, nah. Well, I have the bike obviously, and I have this thing that I had since the beginning. But I got this the other day. Am I holding my leg up like I'm the shit? Damn. Okay, this is a little bit of a creepy second. Why? Okay, it's weird. Alright, I instantly regret this decision. Hold on, do what's tried and true. No, there's usually a group of people who are RPing out here. I haven't seen them in a couple days. Granted, obviously, I don't, you know, say anything. I just kind of lurk. Pa-da, pa-da, pa-da. Oh, hey, that's her. Hey, Sophie. Hope it doesn't involve any babysitting. Hey, Rad, what's up? I kind of want your gunplay. Perhaps I should let you do the talking. Child. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Or at least they taught you something. And you're the woman or real. You're the bodyguard, right? We need your help. It's my husband. After he walked out, I thought I'd seen the last of him, but no. You've got to keep him away from us. I'm not sure we're qualified to settle domestic disputes. Rad, this sounds serious. Hear her out, would you? Very well. My apologies. Please continue. His name's Garrot. He won't leave us alone. He keeps jumping out to harass us when we are by ourselves. If we are to go outside the city gates, I'm sure he'll follow us. And when he does, I want you to scare him off. I doubt he'll show himself if he sees you a bodyguard, so we'll wait somewhere nearby. When the moment is right, we'll give him a fright he won't forget in a hurry. Yes, that ought to work. Tim and I will, I'm guessing what the extra M is used for, we'll leave through this gate, so you should find a hiding place. It's this time that bastard, excuse my language, learns his lesson. Jump. Also, yeah, whenever you zoom in, the bike doesn't do this, which is also kind of sadly disappointing. But here we are. Don't be a bully. Don't be a bully. I should have bullied that monster. And that one. And that one. And I get nothing for it. That's what bullying is. I'm doing, like, if I was looking for parts, I'd be it. Hey, Sophie. How you doing, Sophie? This husband of hers sounds like a nasty piece of work. We'd best be ready for trouble. That's what they always say. I want that blade. That better be what I get at the end of this, like, you know, overall mission, because their gunplay looks sexy, even better than mine. But don't even get me wrong. I love my revolver. My revolver kicks ass and has history and everything else. But look at it! Look at it! Okay. Alright. Where I control off my. Alright. Remember, we got the boy to think. Alright, remember, we got the boy to think about. I'd rather not cut a man down in front of his own son. But if I have to, I will if I have to. You follow my lead. Get away from her. What? Who the bloody hells are you? Friends of Orwell. Now walk away while you still can. But I only want what's best for my boy. Your boy? You got no right to call him that. He belongs to me. That's one of those. This is your final warning. And this is only because she hired us first. Supposed to reverse and be a completely different scenario. But bother them again and you won't live to regret it. I'll teach him. You are wonderful. Worth every gill. Thank you so much. The fact that you laughed. Yeah, the fact that you laughed about it was really weird. It was our pleasure. I wouldn't say all that. Yeah, something seems wrong, right, Sophie? Something seems up. Although that wasn't much for you to do, your presence let weight to my words. But most importantly, the client was satisfied with our work. You guys know me. I'll take pictures. And to make sure that I took the picture. Make sure that picture was taken. Nope, that was not it. I mean, that was not the folder. I gotta wait for it to load because I have a million pictures. I have 1,228 items, which 749 carried 8. 4, 7. Oh no, okay, I took a picture. I'm glad. Okay. Although it wasn't much for you to do, your presence definitely added weight to my words. Most importantly, the client was satisfied with our work. Yeah, she did seem rather pleased with herself. Thank you, Sophie. Listen, you two, there's no time to explain. We have to follow that woman. Bells, hell's bells. When Sophie gets one of her hunches, there's no stopping her. But it's also it sounds like she's not really wrong either when she gets one of her hunches. In dry bone? I know where I'm going. It is awesome. She just flies to my shoulder. Alright, Garuda. Let's travel out of here together. Deuces. Boom. Inside of it, no, oh, you're above me. Excuse me. One of the reasons I never like dry bone because the way it's designed makes it very difficult. Bullying. Hey, Sophie. I knew she was up to something. I'm sorry, what's up? Right, what's going on? Why would she bring Tim all the way out here? What are we supposed to do with a runt like this? if we fed him up, he might be worth something one day. I know part of my brain's like, that's a Guardian of the Galaxy thing. Well, kind of. Alright, so obviously selling herself for slavery or whatever. But at the same time, I'm thinking Guardian of the Galaxy kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, that's still bad. It ended up being good. We shouldn't take the road of bad in hopes that it'll end up good. We need to stop that. So that's where we are. Mentally, that's where we are mentally. Sorry, yeah. That's where we are mentally. So she's since on her own child, we got to stop them. Wait, is that? Enough of this. Ooh, Dad! Stay away from my son. Son, you should have kept out of this, mate. Too late now. Pop, 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 pop. Shit. Oh, this is kind of cold. I thought we were going to step in. But here we're just like, we're going to watch this man get his ass beat. Quickly, we got to help him. Not now. Sirius, it's up to you. What happened? What's wrong? Mm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how I was counting. I want to kill him like that dude, like put him on the bus instead. So you get the worst of it, just so you know. Fighting at level 6, something that's above level 6 is great. I have most of my moves are like based upon like being above level 60. When I'm fighting level like 50, it's like, okay, you don't get your full roster. I'm like, oh, I got so many cool moves. Oh, you want me to talk to Tim? Or this betraying wench? That's right, look what. Oh, what's up, Dorita? Oh, she's helping too. That's so nice of her. I'm teaching her good. She's like my little Yoda. You saved us. How can I ever explain yourself? Daddy? So that really is his son. Sirius, I let you down. I let everybody down, but Sophie, what happened here? I knew from the moment I met Aurel there was something not quite right about her. It wasn't until later I realized she's a sunless addict. Oh, she's like a drug addict. Once it takes hold, it changes you. She was able to keep her addiction hidden from most, but not from me, and probably not from her family either. Yes, I've known for a while, but I had no idea I should do something like this. Guys, if I hadn't started gambling, this never would have happened. My dad spiraled beyond my control, and she ran to get away from me, to start a new life with our son. I know what the story's trying to do. It's trying to be like, okay, both of them are bad, or at least have like bad habits or what have you. But I seriously think, in comparison, and if I'm wrong, obviously you can put me in my place. But I do believe that being a drug addict is worse than a gambler. And then a kidnapper is worse than a gambler. Granted, yeah, they're like, gambling is not good, and especially if you like lose everything in it, to the point where your family needs to get away from you and your gambling because you are now your gambling. Being a drug addict, it is in no way a better, but in some ways worse scenario. In some ways, they're both addicts. just acts in different senses, and sadly enough, Tim has to deal with both of them. And the fact that we were hired by her, thinking that he was the bad guy, not knowing this. Like, I wonder if it was him, if he hired us. Like, oh yeah, my wife took my kid. Like, we didn't even think anything was bad. The only reason we did is because Sophie was like, something's not right. She knows what an act looks like, which is great. Well, great until you think about, like, how would you know? Anyway. Okay. The shock of losing them made me realize I couldn't live like that anymore. So I vowed to turn my life around. And I worked my fingers to the bone to repay the money I owed. But by the time I finally found the courage to track down OL, it was too late. She made new friends, the wrong sort of friends, and had to resort to God's... I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Red button, wrong buttons. God only knows what to make ends meet. It becomes too much to bear, and Sumness was her only escape. Nothing else matters to her, not even her own child. So you see, it wasn't only my life I'd ruined. I made her who she is today, and that's why I don't have it in me to hate her. That is rough. That is rough. Rough story right there. The idea that, oh yeah, like, she might be a drug addict, but it was my behavior that caused it. I'm aware of that, and I try to fix it, but I didn't do it fast enough before she became as bad as what she is now, which is... speaks. What will you do now? I plan to send her to Rondale's from I guess rehab? I can't read that word, because that definitely has a lot of more English rules than I'm willing to put my brain into. But this might be rehab. They can treat people like Orel. Although it costs more than most folk can afford, my savings should cover it for a short while at least. We'll take it one day at a time and see how she responds to the treatment. I know she might never recover, but I can't give up on her. Obviously, she's in no fit state to look after Tim, so he'll be living with me. You could have been killed confronting those slavers. If you wind up dead, there'll be no one to look after the boy. From now on, you'll have to think before you act. I will, I swear it. Thank you all for everything you've done. For scaring you to death, running, chasing you off, and then, here we are. My guess, yeah, sure. Why'd you fall to your knees? I might have to go back to that episode to remember why. That poor child. Sophie's quick thinking may have saved him on this occasion, but I fear his hardships are far from over. I, on the other hand, only succeeded in disgracing myself. Again, I kind of want your pants. I see that orange thing there, on his belt loop, and I'm like, I want that. But I'm that kind of person, apparently. Like, you know what? I covet it a lot. It's not your fault, Rad. I think you owe Sirius an explanation, though. Yeah, I want answers. Yes, if we are to fight side by side, there's something you should know. Though I served as an Imperial conscript for a time, after I disobeyed a direct order, I was sentenced to solitary confinement for more than a decade. What? Alright, I've been... a little insight of me. I've been incarcerated. I've been in solitary confinement. A lot, actually. And I'm like, it wasn't so bad, and they eventually had to take me. I'm like, okay, we need this room for someone else. I'm like, I put stuff on the walls, sir. But, more than a decade? A decade is like 12 years. So more than that. By yourself. Almost. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, and it's not like I'm crazy, but like, he didn't volunteer for that. He didn't want that. So to be forced into solitary confinement on something that you didn't, you didn't ask for or really, deserve. You've been through some shit. Like many of the inmates, I was forced to wear a Magitech collar. Oh, is this a flashback? Would it be a flashback? Kind of. The ward would use them to administer a severe electric shock anytime they please. And please them it did. The paralysis would eventually wear off, but even now, years after removing the collar, my whole body will suddenly seize up. It's as though the pain never left me and could reawaken at any moment. That is some sad shit. Let the body like, ugh! Like whenever like adrenaline kicks in. Don't do that. Thankful my condition appears to have improved somewhat since leaving the Empire. Perhaps one day I will be free of it, but until then, there's no telling when it might strike. So it's kind of like seizures, like moments of seizures. Kind of epileptic because of the PTSD. Those two things might not even be connected. I mean, like medically. Rad saved my bacon more times than I could count, so it's only fair that I do the same for him. We've been through thick and thin ever since the first time we met in that Garlean gaol. So I was awaiting execution along with other captive members of the resistance, as well as various insurgents and undesirables. Among them were several sumo addicts. Even in an Imperial gaol, there are ways to get your hands on it. When I saw Aurel, I couldn't put my finger on it at first, but she had the same look in her eyes as those lost souls. Anyway, where was I? So Rad had been meaning to escape ever since he was first imprisoned. He was secretly digging a tunnel, a few, I think, like inches each night, over the course of about 10 years. Just smiled, like, the only thing was, it went wrong. Then one night, he suddenly burst through my wall. So rather than getting out, he just went to another cell. Poor guy. Why do you have to tell him that? You know I'm far from proud of my miscalculations. Well, things worked out in the end, didn't they? The other inmates made such a racket when you came crashing in, it drew the attention of the wardens, and all hell broke loose. In the confusion, Rad and I forced our way past the guards, and by some miracle we managed to avoid their spotlight, and finally we were free. Free to return to my wife and child, to my homeland. Or so I thought. In case you guys don't know, he came back and everything was destroyed and burned to the ground. He lost everything while he was in prison for a decade. Can you imagine the only thing you're holding on hope for is not there when you get there? Well, I've been rotting away in Garlean cell, exactly. Everything I knew, everything I loved had been taken from me. I should have been there, but I couldn't even. God, enough of this. We've spoken over long as it is. Well then, where to next? I think I've had my fill of you, doll. What say we try our luck in Limsa Lamosa? I'm sure a change of scenery will do us a world of good. Yes, I like the sound of that. Let's reconvene at the local Adventurers Guild. Lead a sword. Am I not done with this mission? I need to go here to be done with this mission. I don't want to go there, but I'm going to go there because it's where I need to go. Or it looks like I need to go upstairs to go there. Okay. I'm going to go there. I'm not going to start the mission, but I'm going to definitely accept what is right on. So, yeah. Sorry, it's this guy over here. I want to see his mask. Damn it. Yeah, this. I can't wear that, can I? Nope, then stuff. Okay. I can't wear that. I can wear that. You know, my face is like it shrinks in it. That's creepy. I'm almost certain my face does not look like that. Yep, it's a lot more protruded. Anyway, we got to upper floor. Yep, and if I could get close to place it. The fact she just rides my shoulder is freaking awesome. You know, I should probably call you something. Mio? Let's call you Mio. What do you do? Oh, you a dancer? I've been always kind of curious because I don't really see dancers in the field at all. Hey, Sophie, you changed your clothes. You look great. Ravenous. So what do you think? Very limsa lamosa. I still see you wearing my clothes. A city founded by pirates. Now, there's a terrible idea if I ever heard one. With all the cutthroats running rampant, I'm surprised there's anyone left. But what about the view? The sea breeze. There'll be plenty of time to enjoy ourselves once we've a few more gil in our pockets. Sirius, we're still waiting for word from the guild, so perhaps you should find somewhere for a few practice swings in the meantime. I am stronger than you, sir. What do you mean? What level do I have to be there? I could have sworn I needed to be the 24. The 24. I had 64. But no, I needed to be 65. Straightforward, no string attached assignment. He's open for a lot. I'm here. You know what? While I'm here, wait a minute. Sir? Prepare to duel. And this will be the last thing I'm gonna do one match with this guy. One match, I promise. One match. And I am going something that's reopen. Okay, that's okay. I should be able to handle this. I should be able to handle this hands down. You let me look at my cards? Yo, I have it. Ooh. Yeah, you all do that, but I will outdo that. So the idea is leave it open so they go for the opening. Wow, he didn't go for that opening. This is what I wanted to do. Damn it! I got time for another one. I got time for one more. Let's bear with my addiction for a second. Let's hold off. All right, wait. Screw you, lady. Okay. You. Third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm. This is where it becomes an addiction. I wonder if we can play with other... I meant to go in the middle. Now my whole thing's fucked up. Might as well game over it. Whole thing messed up now. Dun goo. I yucked that. Yep, I'm yucking it hard. Stun gun fucked up, bud. Yes! Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna brag, but, Alright, so let me see if I need to clean this out today. I have that one. I'm the one now. Oh, there you go. Yep. Don't need to come back and see your... This is like the least favorite, Adventurers Guild. What's up now? What is this? When did I get this? Hey! Create a copy of the Scars of Battle. Ever seen this before? She's one of them races. She's a rogue. How you doing? Alright, so I'm done here. I'm done here. I'm done with the stream at the very least. So with that being said, thank you much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. I had to check out about this faded copy. I have a lot of outside of stream stuff to do that doesn't have to deal with the... I found myself on the table of a row. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Establish a new home, here in New Trouble already, and I am growing in my skills of being a sword bearer, a gun breaker, if you will. Who knows what tomorrow will hold? So in the meantime, you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next level. Later.